Hopefully I can be heard now. Yeah, I can. Um, let me see here. Nope, that's wrong. There we go. All right. I'm gonna lower the music a little bit. And I'm reading comments now. Hey, sorry if the music is coming through this like through the speakers and also through my mic, it's because it's a speaker on my second monitor, and I don't have my headphones with me because I left them in my mom's car and she went out with her husband on a date. So I kind of fucked myself. So that's that. Um. Anyways, I'm back. And let's see here. So, yeah, I'm back doing a stream. I'm actually monitoring the kilobytes per second, which is really nice. Like I can actually see like how good the stream's doing. So that's really nice. No, I hate this. I hate this little like menu. Ugh, it's actually annoying. This is a CWA account, literally AFK, man. I get on it maybe like once every few days. I literally don't even bother. Still, I'm actually gonna play on it. I'm gonna try to get back on it into the grind of things this weekend because they're having the wall sale. I normally don't care about wall sales, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play on that account, and all I need to do is like upgrade the walls to max rank, and then that way I can officially AFK. You know, like I truly won't have anything to do at that point. So I'm gonna play on the account a lot. I'm trying to get half the walls done. So yeah. All right. So before we go in, we send in 2 planes here. Wait for the second guy to die here, and then you drop your heavy tank. I'm gonna drop one down here as well. Drop your second planes. Okay, now you look for a speed rally. I think this one will be right here. First plane turns around as a speed rally. So know that one plane will kill it's 3 hits for these little gunpowder guys. You guys will kill this. You guys will also kill this. Your tank might actually go. Okay, so this guy is actually gonna hopefully not die here. I don't think I need to drop a heal yet. Speed rally on that. He might actually. This heavy tank over here might die. I don't want to drop a heal because I don't think he's worth a heal right now. I don't think he will hit a spike trap, but you know, I might be looking at retraining a heavy tank soon. So what I want to do in this scenario is I want to make sure this tank stays in this area where it's at right here, and just try to destroy everything else. Let me see if I can grab the epic pen out. I'm gonna pop him on my main screen, I think. Oh, nice. I can get over here. Ignore. Jeez. Here. Oh, I can. Good. This is actually new music I've been listening to. I think it was like Spotify. I got Spotify Premium for students because I'm officially a student, and I was able to get a discount. It was like $5, and I also got Hulu account. I was like, that's a steal for like every month. That's a steal. So I started going through and listening to all the recommended songs for a lot of my playlists to listen, and like there was like a handful of new songs. I was like, whoa, I got these songs on repeat, so this is one of them. So it's really cool. I like it. All right, let's see here. Oh, let's attack this guy here. There's Chinese, but I mean, the The ones you have to watch out for when it comes to rifles is the British, because they'll actually sit back. The Chinese, Korean, all those guys, like, yeah, they hurt, but they actually have to move up to, like, in attack range to attack your whatever they're attacking. So you can just kind of rely on your tanks to move up to kill those guys. But anything like Chinese rifles, Korean rifles, like I said, they don't have the +1 range. They actually have to move into position to fire. So I'm okay with that, because, you know, the heavy tanks for the most part can walk up and just, like, you know, one-shot them in a group, because they usually group up. 1 2 1 2. Oh yeah, Dave Ramsey's great. I haven't watched this stuff in a long time. I just watch stuff whenever I have like a financial question specifically, and I don't want to like have to go through like hours of researching other people. I just go to him. That's the thing. I think my parents watched them. There's a few business classes I took in high school that he was like that. That's what we watched, is Dave Ramsey. I don't really. I've never listened to the other one, so anytime I have like a specific question, I do that guy. Let's see here. Kind of like how people will go, I like Stabmaster. I go to Stabmaster to watch how warheads should be made, you know? Like, you know, maybe there's someone out there who is more in depth, more whatever, and Stabmaster, like, I don't know, Stabmaster, I don't know, someone else, but they go to Stabmaster. If I go to Stabmaster for warheads, I want to see a warhead done properly, I go watch his stuff, you know? Maybe there's someone out there better, but like I said, that's just my guy. That's my go-to thing. So my parents' go-to was Dave Ramsey, and that's who I go to too. Alright, let's see here. I'm really happy though that I've been reading in like forums like D Prime and stuff that a lot of like people are going to heavy tanks. Like we had this one guy who went in there the other day who was like, you know, do you guys feel proud of yourselves? You know, you heavy tank users picking on like lower people, and I'm like, I wanted to answer yes, I do actually. Like, I feel very happy when I hit like a lower level and I get a ton of resources from it. Yes, I do. I feel like a sense of pride for like hitting that base. And I think, you know, people kind of telling him to pipe down because he's being a little bit vocal about it. But, you know, yeah, I actually do. I enjoy that. Like, you know, like, what can I say, man? What can I say? So that's one thing I'm happy is that people are doing is more heavy tank stuff. That's really nice. I like to see that. That means that people are embracing like heavy tanking as like a thing. Yeah. And it was just so funny. Like, oh, goodbye plane. Peace. All right. So end stream. Oh god, I saw that happening right there. I was like, this is over. I had to crown that. It sucks. Oh, and I had to send another plane in for this. Fuck. Yeah. That guy was like, you know, and he could have been troll, but you know, he could have been expecting something. Real quick, let me go over something. Okay, so we have a tower, and we have an anti-air, and we have what the hell is here? We have a castle and a fort, right? When you send in a plane, for like, I think this was a cannon tower. Let me grab blue real quick. When you send in a plane in, like I went and I think I like double planed this and double planed this, right? Where I made the mistake was I should have let these tanks here move up and kill off this stuff and then rally this, like I'm about to do here. That way I didn't have to like waste the plane. Some of the things I've been noticing I do is I get very cocky when I raid, and I think, oh no, this plane can handle the damage of that one plane. For the cannon tower, the gunpowder one, it takes 3 hits, right? A plane does 2 strafe runs. It goes in, turns around, and comes back, right? I knew that it would take 2 planes. If you send 2 planes in, 1 plane would be doing a loop-de-loop. Why would I subject my plane to getting hit by a tower, an anti-air, you know, whatever, and then like a castle? That would cause the plane to die, especially since the plane was in full health. So that was a mistake on my part. These are just little small minor errors. Something I've been working about myself is working on my patience. I could have just let these tanks here move up and squash this stuff and then rally this guy or plane this guy. So there's just things like that that I want people to understand, that this is why I lost the plane. Like, I know why I lost it, but sometimes in the moment I get really cocky. You know, I go, oh no, I can take this thing down. I have enough HP on these planes. I got damage. That's not how things work. So Unfortunately, now we gotta go throw down a training blessing and crown this. This is the walk of shame right here. But yes, there are ways to prevent what I just did, and that would be to have been more patient. And that would have been the best form of action. These heavy tanks here, these guys here were not low enough where like one shot from the anti-tank gun, they would have been dead. So I could have just waited, you know? So I would recommend in a situation like that where you guys saw me just fail, be patient. Patience will always, you know, in a situation like that will always win. So there's that. I think the one thing is that this guy was talking about, like, you know, he's got like level 13 walls, which level 13 walls have about 26,000 hit points. With max Saladin, they're sitting at like 30, I think 33,000 hit points. So whoever is hitting him, and you know, with walls like that, either he has crappy like buildings, like, you know, level of buildings, or he just has a poor layout. I think one annoying layout for me that I hate to go after is when people I guess when they do something like when they put like towers and anti-air and castles like near the anti-tank gun, so it forces my tanks to go like to either for me to rally or drop a decoy on that, because if I send my planes in, they're gone. So I hate things like that. Like a base like this is really easy because all you have to do in this layout is you just have to go in and like drop a tank here, you know, destroy this. You could drop a tank here or a tank here, or just one tank here and just have it kill all this stuff and then kill this. And all you have to do is plane this stuff, and you can just plane this stuff first. Like this base is very simple to take out. There's nothing, even though he's global H, you know, like all these towers are scattered on the edges. So I'm actually gonna, did I drop one here? I'm gonna drop two here. Drop here. He should be fine by himself topside. And then I'm gonna send back up. Let's go here. And look, all these towers, there's, you know, he's got all this stuff he's got destroyed, but you know, he doesn't, this tank right here only has the pressure of this and this, you know, he doesn't have to worry about much. So what I can start doing is start taking out these, this stuff here. I should have been taking this out already. Rally this, boom, boom, boom. Now what I want to do is I want to focus on this anti-tank gun right here. He needs to die off of that, and so does this guy. Because we have a tank who's going to walk in right here. This one would actually is not probably as much as priority as maybe like, yeah, this one. But either way, you can drop this, and then you go 2. You go in, you kill that. Look at that. Look at how much cleaning we're doing here. Okay, you do a oh, I could have there. 2. You wait. Bam. So heavy tanks have attack speed, right? And so something that I would recommend before you speed rally to like do a really fine print speed rally is I would wait for like, you know, like you have a heavy tank fires, right? So it fires, right? And we're gonna use this as like, you know, a timetable of, you know, seconds or whatever. So it fires and it waits 1, 2, 3, and then it fires again, right? 1, 2, 3, and then it fires again, right? Let's just pretend that's the order of time in which a heavy tank will fire, right? So what you can do is you let it fire, right? It's got the building has one more shot till it's dead, and you go 1, 2, and then you can drop the rally on 3. And what will happen most of the time is the tank will not move. Like sometimes you rally and the tank repositions to move and hit that target. And most of the time when you do it at the very last second, you'll do a very like fine speed rally. It's where it's so like I like to call them tight, where it's so like close to the next firing point that it doesn't cause the tank to move, and it just like they fire and all the other tanks move up. You can do one where as soon as the tank fires, you drop the speed rally and it just, you know, everyone instant speed boost. The ones to avoid are when it goes fire 1 and then you rally here. What's going to happen is some of the time the tank will grab, you know, here's the item and here's the tank right here. It'll move to here and then fire, or it'll move back and then fire, or it'll move to the right and then fire. And you don't want that because it wastes time. So, you know, there's finite like rallies that you can do like that. I don't know if that's a word, finite. You could do very fine rallies. Yeah, I think that's a great way of putting it. So there's the mechanic of rally like that. Once you understand how heavy tanks fire and or whatever troop it is that they're using and the damage of it and stuff, you can just kind of do a very particular rally. Yeah. So there's that. That's something I've been focusing on lately, is understanding that pattern and knowing when to rally. Alright, we can actually hit this base, I think. Unless they have a bazooka tower or something like that. I actually hit a base today with a bazooka tower. I almost cried because, oh god, that hurt. Alright, so really good thing about this is we don't see sand batteries, but this will be really good because I want to see how much damage my planes sometimes can kill. These are industrial towers. The difference between enlightenment age towers and industrial towers is there's like, I think 40 hit points. So it's not that much of a difference, but I don't know what this guy's Sejong is as far as like tower hit points. So we'll find that out in a second. And the way I'm going to find that out is by dropping 2 planes like this. This will tell me how much damage oh, sweet. So look at that. You see this? I can actually kill these. So what this tells me is that I can just drop all this anti-air and this right here. And then I can actually just go in. So I'm actually going to drop, yep, here we go, drop that, drop one. I'm going to kill this guy here with 2. And then what I'm going to do is start going in on this stuff here. Yes, this guy is a global, or this is an industrial? I thought he was global, rip. But yeah, I can take out these kind of bases now, so. I should be speed rallying me. Oh, you see that? Because I saw the second tank there and I knew he was going to fire. Bam, baby. Very tight rally right there. So you can just kind of work on that. That's a really tight rally. Those are the best rallies, the tight ones. I think they're hard to do in World War because they require so much practice. And a lot of times, I'm not consistent with them. Let's be real. I can kill this guy here. Let's see here. Do I have to? Okay, there's a barrack here. I'm actually gonna rally on this barrack here. 1. Oh, I missed it. I thought he was gonna. I didn't think he was gonna kill it. Okay, well they smashed that. I see. I waited too long there, and they had to reposition. If I waited just a second longer, just like half of a second longer, they wouldn't have moved there. So. Okay, sorry. If you want heavy tank warheads, Emperor's the best. Is he? Link his channel in chat. Let me see who this guy is. I saw one guy who was like, he has like a full Korean name. This was before the videos I saw were posted before the heavy tank MK5 was released, and he was doing like he had Max Leo on his MK4s, and he was doing like these like 220, 240 hits in like World War and just completely smashing. Oh, and the other thing was this was before they released Ethiopians, so he was just running Americans. Ethiopians was released last year in August, so that I remember that because there's a transition period that was going. That's when I got them. I got them right when they came out. So he was doing videos like back like a year ago, just hitting these like bases and going in. And it was just like, damn, this guy's strong. So. Don't forget, he's got a Chinese EJKS. Is that the guy's name? EJKS. I think if you type that into YouTube, you'll find his old videos. I think he was part of one of the Korean teams that got banned. I'm not sure. Maybe he's still alive playing the game, kicking it. Who knows? He was a really good one. I used to watch. I watched one of his hits where he grabbed like 6 heavy tanks and dropped them in and used protect, and that's when I was like, wait, protect is that strong, really? Okay. This is a risky one. I don't really like sending these planes in right here, but this kind of needs to be done ASAP. Now, this would be a perfect opportunity for me to practice this patience that I've been talking about. This guy is not a threat to anybody. This guy's going to take some time. He's probably going to go here, and he has options to go here and here. But by the time he does that, this will be destroyed, this will be destroyed, this will be destroyed, and therefore I can go in for this. You want to get rid of all the anti-air or towers or whatever before you start going in for these things. So you can wait. Look at that. You can drop 2. They'll be the strongest planes I have. The castle will get destroyed. I'm actually going to rally on this here. That could have been a little bit tighter, but it's fine. Actually, don't want to send a plane because they'll do loop-de-loops all day. So I'm gonna drop rifles here. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. Is there anything in the corner? Nope. Beautiful. So I'm working on all the gates now to get them to max rank on this account, and then once I do that, I'll go play on the other account. Let's see here. Beautiful. So we got 2 of them max rank. Let's see. Show you guys at university. I've been working on pretty hard on Leo here. Okay, not really so hard. Like I have another account I keep track of, Koner. That account has like rank 6, I think, out of 10, which is like on hit points, which is amazing. I'm playing German on that account, so the 15% from Teutonic Fury, I just use that for damage, and I just need hit points on it. We're just doing this for now. I think what this account's gonna get done off the bat is decoy hit points and supply truck hit points, because I like to use fork and knife comps on this too. I'll use the paratrooper for that. As far as planes, you're probably wondering how far is this account? MK5, baby, all day. Max damage, max hit point stuff from university and library. These planes are strong, man. Yeah, you can send it through Discord, that's fine. Oh, look this guy up, actually. Wait. Alright, when you're looking at a base like this, you have to be aware of sand batteries. They're going to be on a lot of these bases. So when I drop my guys, I want to make sure I drop in an area that's okay for me to rally on stuff. One thing I will make a note of is the fact that this is here. I can't just plant it because this, and a possibility of SAMs everywhere. So I'm going to have to drop a decoy. A good decoy for this base would probably be something like dropping it in on the roads. There might be traps everywhere. I like to take care of the traps. Roads are a good place to put traps. This would be a good place to drop a decoy. So that would be one thing. Maybe let the town center spawn, then drop the decoy so we get the heavy tank, whatever. So what I'm gonna do first is drop. I'm gonna drop these guys in pairs because I want these guys to kind of work together. I'm gonna send 2 guys in. Let's see how strong everything is here. I'm gonna drop. Okay, so see, there's a stand battery there. See, this is why if I had sent the planes in for this guy, oh god, my would have been dead. Planes would have been dead, hands down. There is no coming back from that. Alternately, I might not need to drop a decoy. I think I will though. So I'm gonna drop a decoy early. There was nothing on the roads, but it is always safe to check with stuff like this. Look at that, town center stuff comes out too. So what you can do here is you can drop 2 planes, and you can actually go in and start to clean up all this garbage here. You can rally on this here, be good. You can plane this guy. This is a safe plane. And then for the rest of it, I think I'm gonna do rallies for the rest of it because my planes are getting weak, and I can just take out these. I can take out this bottom guy with rifles. So we have 12 seconds. 12 seconds is enough for these guys here and these guys here to all get together and like destroy this, and then I can just rally this. So there's that. So we got 1 second on it. It's good. We're fine. Look, our tanks are healthy enough where this is a perfectly safe rally. Bam. Beautiful. Send all 4 planes over here. See if they can clean that up. Wow, look at all these ambush traps and all these spike traps. Lord mercy. Do a nice little tight rally here. And we're done. Global age, almost my level. Use a decoy. Is done. Oh, okay, yeah, let me let me open Discord later. Not to be disrespectful, it's just that it eats up a lot of bandwidth, and I'm on mobile right now, so like it just I will open it later and I will check it. I will reply to you, get back to you on that. When it comes to tactics, there is that stupid bug. I would recommend going in and actually retraining. Give me a second. Oh yeah. Unless I'm forced. I just saved. I have my headphones. All right, let me see here. All right, this should be much better for you guys. Okay. Okay, so what we'll do now is start making, see if I can hit up a little bit, maybe. This one would be pretty simple. Okay. This guy will be fine. You can see that there where I waited for the fire rate and then I rallied. I'm really good right now. Good stream. Last times I tried to stream, like, I screwed it up. I screwed up a lot of stuff, but this is actually a really good stream so far. I have 22 metals I could drop on this. Not bad. Let me put the fan on. Okay. Next. Let me think here. I could probably hit this one. Sand batteries are all popped, and then all I would have to do is send 2 tanks. I could drop 2 tanks here, and then just rally on this and plane this, and then I could, or I could rally on this here, but just that way they get started in this area. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. Bam. I want them to get started on that area ASAP. Alright, so what you're gonna do is drop 2 here. You wanna drop 2 here ASAP. It's gonna take 3 planes to kill these to destroy this bunker. I'm gonna do that. Last thing I want is this guy to spawn. And I might need to drop a heal, to be honest. These guys are getting pretty low. Ideally for this base, you want to have tanks like, maybe like MK4 or something that can, you know, take the brutality of the attack. Okay, let me get my strongest planes, and I'm going to send my strongest planes in. This castle really just irritates the whole thing. And then what we have to do is we just gotta let this heavy tank spawn, honestly. I can't do anything about it. Wait for this castle to drop here. Wait for this heavy tank to start moving, and I just send 2 planes in. Because when it gets to this side of the map, I can just kill it. Yep. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, now I gotta rally. What I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna rally right here. Because that lets me kill these guys with 3 planes. And there's no resistance here. Okay, we still have the tanks alive. This hit was only only able to do this because the stands are popped. But like I said, you gotta be smart about what you don't do hit. Nothing there. Bunch of these. Oh crap! I screwed that up. That sucks. That's alright. I thought I had that type one. It's fine. It was good until you screwed up, Lex. That was alright. There's always a gimmick. We'll do this guy next. These are max. They require atomic age, which is nice. So, hey V, thanks for stopping by. Let's see here. Different. Can we go down to the songs that actually matter to me? Ah, here we go. There we go. The actual songs that actually matter to me. All right. Yes and no. Mostly a no. I try not to screw attacks like that because that requires most of the towers require 3 planes, and I'm not wasting 3 planes on like 1 tower. So attacks like that, bases like that, I won't. Oh, this is a nice hit. 2k, well, not bad. One thing I will start off with is I want to see if I can take this out. Yes, I should be able to. Yeah. All right, let's start off. Tank here. Do a spread. Where's the next one? Okay. So let's wait here. Do the rally here. Yep, we should be able to get that. Okay, now we gotta be patient, and we're probably We're probably gonna have to rally on this guy because we'll get this killed, and then we have to rally on this because this, and this are not gonna be able to kill these guys by the time they get down there. So that's what we'll have to do. I will save the rally though. Oh my god, you have rifles? Okay. Take a good rally here. I'm gonna wait till they get closer. This guy's traps not that strong. Yeah, here we go. Oh god, that was risky. I should dropped decoy. Okay, now what I can go and clean up is it's extremely risky to have that tank get in there like that. I should have decoyed right there. That like if that tank died, you know, like if that other tank didn't step up instead. So it was a mistake on my part. Okay. Let's see here. This is easy. Not bad for the resources. I'm gonna skip. It's a -29 base. I like it. I'll just hit it. Why not? A lot of them, yeah. I wanna go for the strong hit point stuff. Here we go. That may not be the smartest idea, but you know. Let's drop notes. Let's see what else we can play. Alright, here's the copyright infringement, guys. It goes out the window right here. Playing my own music is gonna get copyright hit, so if you're in another country and you plan on watching this later, sorry. A lot of oil, actually. Ooh, almost killed the Chinese rifles there. Now they can't spawn. Drop 2, drop 1, drop 1. Alright, now we can do cleanup here. Hold up. Beautiful. And so it becomes a grind like it used to be. See what Empire and what like global? He's global, right? This guy Atomic. Okay, he's Atomic, that's not bad. This would be a great week for this guy to work on his walls for sure though. At least get these like right here. Let's see if I can spot another one. Get those to level 10. Here's another one. Get this one right here too. Get these two right here. Get them to level 10. Make all the walls tall. Visual pet peeve. It's really strange though. It's kind of cool, but it's also very strange. I don't really know if I want to hit this guy. Does he have a second bunker? Here. here we go. This is a good one. Good loot. Bang. Bang. Up 2 here so they can get through that wall faster. Nice. Stupid. Beautiful. Now I can kill this guy in the middle. There we go. This. There we go. Beautiful. We have a rally in 10 seconds. Let's kill this guy here. We're gonna rally on this redoubt. Beautiful. Nice. Let's see here. It's what? It's 4.2, right? Yeah, it's 4.2, okay. Yeah, that guy's in Empire 1. Yeah, getting donations of heavy tanks is actually really good. Okay, I think I'm gonna hit this guy. I'm probably gonna sweep from the top. Okay, first of all, let's find out what's in the town center. Alright, know how much is. Yeah, this is gonna be an easy one. I'm dropping 2. I'm rallying on this. Oh wait, I only needed. No, you're right. You're right. You need that many. Grab another one here. Okay, so from this moment on, we are literally going to do lanes as we need them because they're getting extremely low. All we need to kill, as far as it goes, is this guy left. All we need to watch out for is traps. And there's another bunker, which I'm going to have to drop a decoy for that, probably. But rally, speed rally would be really good here. There you go. You see that? That's the, that's good. Ideally, I want these tanks to travel in pairs. I can actually hit this. Oh, I can hit that. This is risky though, even though I can hit it. Yep, see it? Very, very slim. But we should be able to make it through here. Seems just like, I know you all can kill that fast, yeah. Alright, now I gotta watch is, I'm dropping the decoy early because this tank's by himself and the heavy tank's gonna come out and I don't want to deal with this right now. We got a minute left. I am gonna have to make some extremely fast moves here. These guys are taking way too long. Move now. Move as fast as you can possibly move. I need to send a guy in. We got a minute and 13. I think we can do this. At least I think. This attack's going super slow so far. I rely on these rallies though. Out trapped, ambush trap. I was thinking about dropping a whatchamacallit, but a heal. But so far I've seen that this guy just has a bunch of rally through. Come on, hurry up. Let's bam. That'll be fun there. Okay, we got generals, thank God. Not bad. Oh, we lost a plane where? Oh shit, I didn't realize that. Well, the attack was good until the end when I decided to get cocky and use planes. One thing I would always say is if you have time, don't use planes because especially if they're low. But I suppose it was in a rush. Not bad. Oh, great. Run it. Oh, that was actually an interesting hit. That was a 181 too. And I'm a 170, so that was above me. Nice. Not bad. That guy's gonna like watch that hit. Go wait, this guy used MK3s to destroy me. Like what the fuck? This base, I would only hit this base only with a donation. Like if someone donated, like my main account could donate. This is actually like a heavy tank MP5. If I used that and I had all of my tanks with max Leo, I would hit this base. That's the only way I would do it. The song's really good, I like it. Alright, let's take a breather. We'll just hit this guy here. I'm gonna attack him from every side essentially. Have a guy here. A lot of damage to take up front. Okay. Don't die plane, I believe. That's good. You're good. Alright, give me a second. If this guy over here dies, I'm gonna kill this guy with planes and kill this guy with planes. And then apply someone here. Bam, 2. Actually, he's gonna die over here, I think. We just, bam, kill him. Oh, I don't know what I did. Okay, sure. Damn. Wait, oh, we got the oil left, okay. $55K, well, it's not bad. What do we have left? Oh yeah, so when I get Americans down to 4, I'm gonna put it up to 5. I wanna get to like max rank, because I wanna start using heavy tanks in World War. It's gonna be nice on this account. Plans are almost done. I'm gonna be hitting Americans every single time. I gotta upgrade my storehouse. And let's see here. We got Da Vinci going. Saladin's actually pretty good in Talon right now. I literally just want to focus on this and this first. All gate hit point is like it's cute, you know, for whatever my base is, but I really want my tanks to be normal tanks to be fat. Down here, we're just gonna focus on getting to I want to get to this. This would be nice. This would be really good too. Amelia, all we gotta do is the aircraft upgrade cost, that's it. And then as far as aircraft, I'm gonna be upgrading transport next. And then bomber probably too. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me play there we go. Switch it up drastically. Drop 2 here because I can play these 2. And then what I can do is I can drop here, here. I really want to get someone up here, and I want someone here. Beautiful. Okay, and what you can do here is just come in for that. Okay, one here, one here. Beautiful. Alright, we got another rally coming up. Ooh, I'm gonna try. Can I just kill this guy? Nope, so close. Okay, it's right. Good. I didn't know the damage on that. I never have to deal with that level of tower. It's interesting though. Alright, let's see here. We actually got this guy next. These gates, look at them. 20k hit points. Look at these walls. Look at these walls right here. 22k. And then obviously these are 24, 25. It's insane. Three, 4? I've only done 4? Yeah, and then we do 5 and we'll be halfway done. There's also a gate over here. In Discord. Hopefully it doesn't pop up on my main screen here. Oh yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, alright. Let's see here. Wait, give me a second. I'm reading a apparently vaults changed without them letting us know about it. A lot of people are like not cool with that. So let me attack this base, but I'll be reading up on that. No, this song. I like this song, but probably not stream appropriate for this song. Alright, we're gonna kill this guy.
Prezi plain Jane, Yamagini chain, rest in peace to my superior. Hermes Linka feed a village in Liberia. TMZ taking pictures causing my hysteria. Mama see me on BT and start tearing up. I'ma start killing.
Not gonna kill it, is it? Yeah, it is. Great. That's good.
Uncle used to skim work, selling nicks at night. I was only 8 years old, watching Nick at night. Uncle Psycho was in that bathroom bucket. Knife to his gut, hope daddy don't cut him.
This one, no, it's the song after this is really bad. I'm gonna try to meet that one. Well, that would have been a good one to rally onto. Damn. Alright, there we go. Changing the songs. Yep. I forgot that song had that. Rip.
The models, the good life, so keep it coming with the bottles, so she feel booze like she bombed at Apollo. The good life, it feel like Houston, it feel like Philly, it feel like DC, it feel like VA or the Bay or yay. Hey, this is the good life. Homie, tell me what's good. Why I only got a problem when you in the hood? Welcome to the good life. Like I'm new in the hood. The only thing I wish a nigga would. Welcome to the good life.
Hey, what's up, Guff? Oh, okay, now we're good. We're gonna just be fine here. Be fine here. We should be able to kill this in industrial towers. Yeah, they're done. That means these guys won't have that much university down.
For flashing before I had it, I closed my eyes and imagined the good life. Better than the life I lived when I thought that I was gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
And now my grandmama ain't the only girl calling me baby.
This is done. Yeah, goodbye.
I got ice in my veins, blood in my eyes, hate in my heart, love in my mind. I seen nights full of pain, days are the same. You keep the sunshine, save me the rain. I search but never find.
Done.
Hurt
Nice.
never cry. I work and forever try, but I'm cursed, so never mind. And it's worse.
Instead of the stream off, really excited now. I'm just kind of like the grind is kind of kicked in. I'm just mellowing out.
Get smaller and I get bigger, trying to get in where I fit in. No room for a nigga, but soon for a nigga it be on, motherfucker. Cause all this bullshit it made me strong, motherfucker. So I pick the world up and I'ma drop it on your fucking head. Yeah, bitch, I'ma pick the world up and I'ma drop it on your fucking head.
Right. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I'm pretty sure this entire playlist is. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be some game I can play. I like the song. This was good. I should be able to hit this guy too. I don't know. I haven't really read through all the update stuff yet, to be honest. Let's see here. Oh, please don't tell me it's gonna take. This one will. Oh, thank God, good. I'll kill this guy. Also kill this guy. Alright, wait. Should be the strongest ones. Yep. It's good with me. And the weak ones in. Okay, and they should have something to cash on me here. Thank you. But send the strong ones in for this guy. And then I'm gonna juggle the weak ones for this guy. Be fine. Well, this castle if it hits one. Yep. I was hoping the heavy tank would kill the castle, or would kill that castle faster. Yep, that was something that I considered last second. Oh well. Oh well. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose when you gamble like that. Let me pull up the official update notes. And we'll talk about it then. Let me just pull this up. Oh shoot, I don't have enough anymore. Rip. Let's see. No, we went from 2018 to 2013. moving behind. Lion of Judah 6.2 update. Map expansion. I like the map expansion because yeah, it was something a little bit crowded. They should have honestly added map expansion when the Atomic came out. Upgrade University to level 7. Research Haile Selassie's skill tree at the university to improve your late game combat defense such as redoubt and bunker. I'm happy. They've just redoubts needed something. Bunker. Let me think about that, because a bunker spitting out Max Leo tanks with Maori is gonna make it extremely hard for heavy tank attackers to like hit. So it's making it like, I guess it's fair as far as balance, because like before, heavy tank attacks were like starting to become popular before this update, because people are like, hey, there's really nothing out there that can honestly like stop heavy tank attacks as much. Like, yeah, it's hard. It is hard. You need your Leo, you need your Max Ethiopians, your Max Americans, but it's not as overwhelming as with the other, you know. At least I didn't think it was as overwhelming, anyways. But now that they have bunkers that can be as tough as Max Leo tanks, it just, and with Maori on, literally the tank that shoots first wins. So that's that. Harness the power of this capstone line of Judah, which unlocks the ability to build a rocket arsenal to defend your rescues. I'm pretty sure rocket arsenal is just gonna drop. They're gonna be bazooka guys. No, so it's gonna be like bazookas on defense. I'm pretty sure. Town center now has the correct flight radius where the finisher triggered. I don't know about that. Japanese town center feature an additional yellow ring to show its firing range. Can we get Japanese town centers to shoot at planes too? Can we get just a small little balance change to that? You know, like just small. Troop tactics are prevented from being duplicated. Interesting. Coalitions can now be added and claimed from the inventory. Nice, that's good. Let me attack this real quick. Let's see here. Pop-up offering more houses only appears if houses are available. Reduce damage to town center and storage buildings shown in garage info window. Okay. Okay, here's a good one. And I don't know if this really solves the machine gun problem, but fixed a pathing and attack bug with machine gun troops. I don't know if that really, you know, what little bug that was. Maybe it solves their clunkiness. I don't know. But we'll see how that works. Missile silo range extended the cover to 65 to cover new map size. Okay. Yeah, I think we're trying to fix quite a bit of bugs. And it seems like, it also seems like, with the castle's upgrading, I don't have to worry about that. What the heck is wrong with me? Alright, this song's really girly. I'm playing this one. Here's a good song to play. The university stuff, I think is really good because it also gives let me think here. How do I phrase this? All right, let me lower the music real quick. Hear myself speak. So, the university. Let me go to it first. Make sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. So we get bazooka damage, which is up to 30%, right? So 30%, 30% on hit points, right? I think what's gonna happen with the game is that the game is gonna evolve into factory troop meta, and the reason I say that is because factory troops, what they have right now to give them more damage is Brandenburg. Brandenburg gives 22% damage when you have the university stuff, the library stuff done. And then you also have the two coalitions, Americans and Ethiopians, right? And then the Ethiopian coalition drops extra bazookas. So I think what we're gonna see is, like, obviously I'm gonna keep watching Stabmaster's videos to see what he can do with like this maxed out. But I think it's gonna evolve into a factory-based meta, because rifles, like normal rifles, like they don't have a wonder that gives them extra damage right now. Like, there is Versailles that increases the hit points of barracks troops, but there is no wonder that increases their damage. There's no wonder right now that increases barracks troops damage. So what I think is going to happen is that, you know, upgrades like this is gonna you know, push people to start using factory troops. Because honestly, I thought bazookas were even as far as like damage and stuff goes. Like, I thought they were just fine, but to add a 30% extra damage to them, I feel like we're gonna see more like people starting to realize, hey, these guys are strong. Let's go with Germans and let's just plow through a base with bazookas, and we're gonna see a lot more bazooka comps. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see here. So bazookas right now are extremely strong. So I think bazookas are good. I think that right now, as far as all these updates go, I think Germans are still going to be like top. Probably more so now. That's my prediction. They're going to be more top tier. I think that like they're probably going to take the, because right now I think it's tied between like Germans, Koreans, and like British. And I think Germans are going to take that lead. This extra like the extra stuff. I feel like someone like Stabmaster is gonna get really creative. He's gonna like start showing how you can do really good attacks with like bazookas, and bazookas' popularity is gonna go through the roof. I mean, like right now the four corner thing is really like popular, right? And that's why there's that any four corner base. But I feel like now with this, I think it's gonna be a lot more strong. You know, APCs have the like library research too, so like, you know, APCs will be up there too. But I just think that, you know, having Brandenburg to back up, and Brandenburg is a must-have for a lot of attacks. It's a free like 14-second or 12-second, I think it is, sabotage on like troop spawning stuff, like, which is super nice, right? And so I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna have a lot more people who aren't running it are gonna run it, and they're gonna be like, wait, I can just use factory troops since it just buffed bazookas. Let me just use bazookas. So that's my thing there. Heavy tanks, it's going to be a lot harder just because once people start getting the cap zone done and they start getting the bunker damage or bunker tank damage up, it'll be disgusting. So I think German will give you that slight edge of defending tanks, because you could have Max Leo, you could have the heavy tank at P6, right? But you're dealing with like tanks with like Max Maori and they've got the max stuff, and they come out, they're gonna, you know, I think Germans is gonna win it over right now. For heavy tank users for sure, now that's more important than ever. So yeah. If I were you, I would stay tuned to people that you know use bazookas. Like, I would stay tuned in Stab. I'm gonna be watching Stabmaster for sure. I'm very curious to see what he comes up with. Oh, that should be an easy hit. I'm gonna hit this guy. It should be an easy hit. I gotta kill this. I have to kill this right here. Okay. I'll let them I'll let this guy get shot at for a little bit. It's fine. He can tank it. Yep. And then what we have to do is get in here. And so what I'll start doing is wait for this castle to get shot down. Actually, to be proactive about it. I can be very proactive about it. Yep. There we go. Yep. Yeah, I went over that earlier. I think I was saying that heavy tank users were already having problems. I think Missile Silo really just shits on like fork and knife rate comps. I call it fork and knife. It's like howitzer rifle. They usually go with a lot of things. Usually even the fork and knife. I just call it fork and knife comp. So I think Missile Silo really shits on like fork and knife comps because it just kills them in one hit, right? So when you put heavy tanks before this patch, heavy tanks didn't really have the same struggles. They could still plow through that, and it doesn't really do that much. I think it was doing like 2-3% damage on each hit, which is like nothing. Like it's like puny, right? And it would fire every 10 seconds or 9 seconds, whatever. So like heavy tank users are like, oh, this is whatever. Like this doesn't really hurt. And so I think now that we have a building this pretty much spits out bazookas on defense, it's gonna really hurt heavy tank guys. On top of that, like I was saying, the bunker defender hit points and damage increase is going to make it a lot worse, especially with Maori. Oh my god, heavy tank attacks are going to be pretty fucking difficult. You're going to have to use cards. Like, I think right now, if you're going to hit a maxed out guy with, like, heavy tank stuff, you're going to have to use max cards. Some really premium cards. Or, you could get away with it because your tanks, if you're German, most likely you're German if you're heavy tank attacking, you could out damage their tanks with max Leo, heavy tank up K6, and 15% extra damage. And also, like, the little bazookas that come out of Ethiopians. So I think that'll be now it's just a lot harder. Alright, so real quick, the difference between level 12 and 13 gates. So we'll do it like this. Let me actually grab another color. Is level 12 gates is like this, right? This is level level 13 and level 14 gates. Sorry, that's what I meant. Level 13 gates is like this. It's got a little barbed wire on the top, right? And it just sits there like this. Level 14 gate has this like rug, this like mat on the bottom, and it's like it just like highlighted like this. And they also have the barbed wire, and they're the same way. They have that little like B thing that they show off on their little thing. So that's just the thing, is this little rug right here is the difference. So you can see the rug right here. Then on this one you don't see it. So that's the difference between the gates. There's also the same difference between level 9 and level 10 gates as well. They have like a little rug. Not like a rug, but like a metal plate, whatever. So I think what's frustrated a lot of players is that, first of all, we had the stronghold included in the game, and then after the stronghold was included, now we have the missile silo. And once we have the missile silo included, now they're adding this other one that's like bazookas on defense. I think what they're doing is they're trying to make it so that like 5-star attacks are like really hard, or you have to spend for it. And honestly, with their business strategy of making money, they're doing a pretty good job of making us shell out money. But obviously a lot of people are upset about it. It's just not sustainable. I can't spend this and that all the time on wars. Why would I bother? So there's a lot of concerns from the community about that, as there would be. But I suppose if we want to play the game and continue to play it in war, because war is very important to a lot of people. I don't think war is like it's not like a priority for me, but for a lot of you, it is. I would just you need to kind of make a decision for yourself now. What it is that you want to do, because this game is only going to get probably more. Like they've mentioned in a live stream they did on Twitch that they don't plan on adding anything to make offense, any way to boost offense up right now. Like so. And that's not to say they're not gonna do it ever. They just right now it's not on their agenda, and they have a lot of things on their agenda right now. So I don't think we'll be seeing a boost to offense anytime soon. So I would say that if you feel like you can't just attack and just that. You know, maybe you just sign yourself up as a defensive base on your team. I know that sounds like a really weird way of saying maybe, you know, but right now it's just getting to the point where I think you have to just you have to spend honestly to be able to win. I think the game is getting to the point where there's gonna be like it's gonna be like this. You have an elite group of people who are very, very good at this game, better than I am even at raiding. You know, but with their attacks, they have such art and finesse. They can just attack a base with like just the right amount of like troop cards or whatever, and not have to shell out a bunch. And they can just destroy because they know where to place the decoys and know how to attack. They have everything down, right? Have all the university stuff done. And then there's like there's like a smaller group of people that are really good, and then you have like where the majority of players are, which is like the common pool, just where everyone's like average compared to the next person. And those are the players who are going to struggle because they can't figure out a way to adapt, you know? And so those players have to kind of decide for themselves if this game is worth continuing. Now, it's kind of like, yeah, they're trying to make it so that defense is really popular, but in the process they're making a lot of money. So I would say I would probably rate myself within like the common, actually under the below the common people in war. For multiplayer, I would probably, I don't know what I would put myself in multiplayer because I have so many like judgments against myself, like how bad I am and mistakes and stuff. So I have no idea. I know for war attacks and stuff, I'm pretty bad. So like I do attacks. I don't even show the attacks on my stream because that's not how I like to mark myself as. I like to mark myself as a guy who cool ideas for multiplayer to make your multiplayer experience a lot easier. That's how I like to, you know, mark myself as. So you will never see me now on show any any war attacks. I just don't. I might actually do it on accounts like this where it's fun, you know, and I can attack like things that I can probably handle relative to this account, but nothing on my main. So, yep. Let me see if Steiny has his building up already. People like Steiny usually spend the money to like, I bet you Steiny crowned the hell he has out of everything to get down to that. They're also gonna need to I think probably the first balance to offense. So we haven't seen what this building looks like, but I have a feeling people probably have crowned their way through like this guy. This is Steiny. I'm gonna see what this building looks like. I've been keeping my eyes on Steiny for the last like 24 hours to see if he's actually got it, which he has not. Wait, what the fuck? He's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 tanks? Is this? Oh, he's sniping. Oh, he's sniping town centers. Oh, I see how he's okay. He's got the wall miners and the rifles. This guy's sniping town centers. I'm pretty sure that's how he's doing it now. He's sniping town centers up there. That's interesting. Who's another person? I know Joel, but I don't know where to find Joel. I think he's up in the game, so I don't know who else would spend. I think top spender that I know. Probably a lot of these guys are spenders, but one person I would go to is Jag. But I don't think he would have, like, he would crown that fast. I don't know. I don't know. Just take a look at this guy. He's max strength, 294. See, university doesn't actually attribute towards XP, so it's really hard to tell based on XP levels. I just clicked the highest ranked guys because I feel like they would have it crowned already because they had nothing else to do. Okay, this guy, you can see he crowned the forest already. Where's his building at? I know he has a building. Don't even lie to me. Look at this guy. This guy already went through and crowned all the forest. Okay. Well, let's see here. Does he have it done yet? He might not. I don't think he has a new building yet. Unfortunately. Oh, has anyone seen this? This guy crowned all his forest so quick. Look at that. Damn. Look at all that gold. That's crazy. Dude, look at the temple. That's a beautiful temple. I like it. It's gorgeous. Alright, so this guy hasn't done it yet, has he? Is he building it? Is he playing it somewhere? No, can't see it. Well, there you go. That's a 294. Who would have crowned it? Let me think here. Go to alliances. Socrates probably would have crowned the shit out of that, actually. Oh, let me do what's his face? Wait, Krieg on First Dynasty. I want to see if he crowned it yet. Krieg, something like that. Oh. I guess the way I would be able to tell is I know what all the buildings look like when they're maxed, so I would be able to tell what the building looks like when it's like, you know, because it's super different, and I have not seen it on any of these bases yet, so it will be out within at least 3 days. 2 days, I think. We could probably crown that fast. One more time. Let's go for First Dynasty. Let me look up Krieg. Let's see if this guy's got it already. Alright. So, he hasn't even started. Oh no, there it is, there it is. Krieg has it, alright, nice. Look at this, guys. So this is what it looks like right here. Nice. I figured Krieg would have had it. No, he crowns. So there you go. This is the new one. This is the line of Judah. We'll call it the LOJ. This is it. Look at that. Nice. Found someone who has it. Nice. Can zoom in more. That's it. Isn't that beautiful? This guy, did he must have, for all of that, he probably had 50,000 crowns or something linked around just to crown his way to that. Because, like, that's a capstone. That means that his, like, whatever that dude's name, that, like, it's done. That's crazy. Damn, these readouts are gonna hurt now. Damn. Insane. It's a tent. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here the damage. So we've got the already someone in this in like the deep prime, I think. So just pop this up for everyone to see. This is the stats for it. 14,000 HP. It spawns RPGs. RPGs, if you need me to clarify. I think RPGs deal. Let me think here. They deal like 320 or 330 damage, I think. No, 310 or 320 damage per second, I think, something like that. There's 4 of them. Wait, what? There's 4 of them with 6 max, I think. First wave is 3 seconds. Every wave after that is 18 seconds. There you go. That's level 1. We don't know about level, what are the other levels? I don't think they have anything, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Let me find out how much RPGs do. Because I have the max atomic ones, and I can just kind of do the math from for the new ones. Alright, on my face. Someone tried to attack me. Failed again. Great. I need to go to the, here. What is it? Oh, nice. Each defensive zone. Which means I've got 3 maxed out defensive collisions. Hell yeah, nice. Alright, let's go factory. RPGs deal about, yes, it's like 400, no, 300, I can't do math today, it's like 310 damage, I think, per second, something like that. So, this is gonna come out blasting. Hey, what's up, Mark? I was actually talking about that earlier. The latest update. It's pretty rough. Let's see here. I should probably rate on this account a little bit. I need to get the offensive points now done. Let's get done. Max defensive coalitions, baby. Nice. Look at that. When maxed out, they're so pretty when they're maxed out. Oh my god, so happy. Of course, Marco blows away. No one likes him anyways. Probably drop metals. But yeah, so if you're wondering why I have all my sand batteries here, is because I have a shit ton of like range siege in here, and I don't want people airplaning them. So when they come out and people send planes in, I've got SAMs to destroy the planes ASAP. I should probably honestly drop like the SAMs like right, like yeah, cause like I should probably do like this kind of thing here. Like probably do it like this. So they like, if they decide to like they want to plane, it's like that. Because the way now the forest works, it's like the line is down here. So when they come out here, the planes are gonna come up like this, you know. So sending these sands in the way of the planes would be best. Probably go wide with this guy here, and I should probably come down with this guy. Because I want to keep that for a war hit. I'm being really greedy. Oh. Yeah, I've got industrial traps, so I don't really worry about my traps too much. Those who are wondering, I'm doing my uni on this, catching up. It's going up. So it's gonna take a while, but I'm gonna work on the rifle damage or hit points next, and then we got this going up last. We're gonna start getting into field howitzer damage and stuff. Let's make it so that I can at least attack somewhat. Oh shoot. That. Alright, let's see here. Oh my god, this is gonna be such an easy base to hit. I'm not doing it, it's easy. Amelia is 59. I can tell you that, it's 59. It's the same it's been like from all the streams I've done. Amelia's the same. Ooh, 222. I haven't done Amelia. I should have finished Amelia before I hit CWA, but I didn't think about I didn't think about it. I should have. Let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna start dropping metals, unfortunately. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, so for those of you who joined, I guess like Mark, since you joined, what I talked about earlier was that they decided to add this new guy into university, right? And let me just talk about the difficulties in war right now. The difficulties in war right now are missile silo really shits on rifles, howitzers, healers, like heavy footies, you know, APCs, all of that stuff. It just destroys all that stuff in practically one hit. So heavy tank users didn't really have that problem. So some people would like me, I was like, oh hell, I mean, like I've been heavy tanking this entire time. Like this was I gotta do anything, right? So what sucks now is that I mean, it's still hard with heavy tanks, but now it's harder because now you have bunkers that can have practically Leo, like maxed out Leo defenders, and then you also have this line of Judah, which is like a disgusting, like it's gonna have bazookas on defense. So it's just gonna, it's like anti, like they're trying to make it so that heavy tanks like aren't the go-to strategy for 5-starring, which I think makes sense, even though it affects me negatively. So everything is hard no matter how you put it. Now it's, you know, who's gonna be skillful enough to get through it all. My prediction that I was telling them was that I think Germans are gonna come out on top because bazookas are getting a huge buff. So I think Germans are gonna be a go-to. What am I gonna work on here? Or am I gonna wait on this guy and just get the food and upgrade this? Yeah, let me just get the let me get this started. Yeah, how much is this here? 391, Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna do the armory. Get the food for that. different strategy, man. Different strategy. Yeah, like I literally have, I just don't even care. I'm actually waiting on the sales, the half off sales for all that stuff. Really. I'm doing just enough to upgrade defense and work on offense through university. That's it. I'm waiting on the defensive or the half off for factory and airstrip. I don't war on this account. I don't really do much. This account just kind of sits there because I have Mrs. Lax now, and that one's like, you know, it's an account that I actually enjoy reading on, so I just go and read on that. And that whole bleeding edge, like, you have to. Oh god, what the hell is this? What is this? What the fuck? Wait, was that thing like? Like, what the hell was that? Is that the that guy probably has the hanger. That might be the hanger. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm working on defense a lot. I'm working on for whatchamacallit, Saladin. Just doing him non-stop 24/7. I literally had like 2 points in each of these tower blessing and fortification, so I've been working on him for like, I don't know, a month now. Just non-stop. Trying to get down to hold the gates, and then I really want to max out tank defender deep hit points and damage. So say Jong because I think I'm gonna let some Lannies make my war hits, and then I'm gonna get down to him and max this out and get this maxed out. Then I need to work on the offensive coalitions too. So. Oh. This account's pretty much like cobwebs on it. I come in and check on this account maybe like once a week or so, and I'm like, oh, okay, something got done, or like all, you know, when's the next thing gonna be done? 8 days, okay, well then check back on it in 8 days, and then I just go enjoy Mrs. Lax for the time being, because I can, like, with Mrs. Lax, I can just like raid, and then when I'm done raiding, I'll like put a bunch of tanks and like rifles and howitzers, and I would just go attack with her, because everything on her is almost, except the tanks, is almost like maxed out in university. So when I go and hit in multiplayer, it's like I'm using an atomic army size hitting an industrial base, and it's like the most like fun slaughter to watch. It's great. I'm gonna hit this guy. This is really good. Speed rally. Oh, I can kill these guys, really. I forget how strong these heavy tanks are. Like, I just haven't played on this account as much. And I forget these planes strength too as well. It's like mind blowing. Just come here. You just wait. Rally. I knew I was gonna lose a tank eventually. That's fine. There's a lot of mines there. Wait. Okay. Wait, what were we missing? Okay. Let's see. Yep. So just gotta work on my. I think what all this base really needs is the tank depot is gonna be maxed out. That's all it needs at this point, and I should be fine. And then actually that and mortars, that should be fine. Oh, and towers. Yeah, that mortars and towers is it. Any tank guns, like, they got a cute little upgrade. Like, oh my god, 493 damage. Wow. What to do? You know what to do, right? So. Oh, that's right. I want to see if they have the discount missive silo. If they do, I'll probably just grant out the oil this weekend and just get that done. Oh, it is discounted. I actually will do that then. I will grind the oil out and get that done. So now we have a reason. So we have missive silo. Okay, we'll go for that. 170k oil is not bad. That's like, yeah, I can get that in probably 2 days. It's fine. Well, yeah, 2 days. I just want to like push myself too hard and get burnt out. So yeah, I'll rate out for that. That's really cheap. Holy shit, that's really fucking cheap. And then I could rate for I'll probably rate for these two as well. This will be 6 and 14. Yeah, that should be enough.